It is Friday, April 14th, 2023. You know that for the past year or so, if you post something on YouTube where it's insinuating that you're going at Hasbro or something negative about Hasbro, that's gonna bump your views. And every now and again, I test the waters and see what happens in terms of my titles and what's in the description and stuff like that. And sure enough, every single time I post something that is seemingly negative or pitting Hasbro against some other company, a bunch of people tune in. And that's what a lot of YouTubers that don't really have any chops in terms of like displaying or reviewing have been doing for the better part of a year now. A.C.B.A. But I literally just be testing the algorithm just to see what's going to happen. I sit back and I watch other YouTubers clout chase off of my name and do this grievance YouTubing. And I got to give them credit where credit is due, because again, that really racks up the views. But I'm saying this to say, in regards to the Ramen Toys Ramen Racer versus the HasLab Engine of Vengeance, which we all know failed, Ramen Toys is absolutely offering what seems to be a great product for a pretty good value if you do the early bird special. I posted up a video a couple days ago that garnered way more attention based on the thumbnail and what I put in the title. We could rewind like 6 months ago. I had put up a title that said something to the effect of put shill in the title and that's the recipe for success or something like that. You know, there was a good 2-3 month period where it was shill this and shill that from a lot of different YouTubers. Who's the shill? Who are we talking about? Who are the YouTubers that are the shills? Name them specifically. But yeah, the day before the other video, I posted up a screen grab of P telling me exactly the amount that it would come out to for the Ramen Racer, which was $197 before the shipping. I think the shipping is an extra $50. So again, it's a great deal. And like I said on the last episode of the podcast, I like the way the car looks. I just don't like the flame effects and the fact that we're not going to have the official Marvel characters to go along with it. But if you snooze and you don't take advantage of the early bird special, then, you know, you end up paying a lot more. Of course, Big Bad Toy Store is going to have to get their cut. So, you know, that's not the most ideal route to get in this unless it's a situation where you just need time to get the funds up because, you know, BBTS doesn't charge you right away. I'm not sure if on Ramen's site they're charging you right away or not. Somebody could let me know in the comments below. But again, when I'm posting day to day, sometimes I'm just on my straight up display shit. Sometimes I'm just on my straight up review shit. Sometimes I'm posting for engagement and specifically testing the waters to see what'll happen and getting a lot of people commenting and bringing people to the channel and drawing them in and saying, hey, look at this, some cool displays. It's a game. I'm playing the game. But what you never see me do is clout chase off the next person's name and do little passive aggressive shots, because I'd rather just see you and confront you face to face if it's something that really needs to be said. If your idea of content is just to react to somebody else's content, I mean, really, what is that? If you sitting around waiting for somebody to say something so you could refute it or debunk it as it relates to the toy community, I don't really understand your content. There's a lot of people out there putting out great content in terms of displaying, in terms of reviewing. And quite honestly, if you get to a certain point in the review game where your content is certified, in my eyes, then I don't even watch it. I don't even watch your channel because I don't want to be influenced by what you're doing. So I don't really know what you're doing in that regard. Sometimes people point out stuff to me that someone else is doing or something someone else said, and I'll take a peek at it real quick. But if I actually respect you and your channel, then I probably don't watch it that much because I don't want to be influenced in terms of my thoughts and reactions to some of these things. I may watch your review of a figure that I want to review as well after the fact. But if your content consists of you just talking all the time and having all of these grievances about arguably the best time in the history of the world to be a collector, then I'm not watching that shit. But yeah, bottom line, the EOV is dead. I've been saying since the very beginning, it was overpriced. The Ramen Racer is good. I like the car. I like that aspect of it. And just in terms of having a 1/12 scale car, just for more depth for displays and stuff like that, I'll probably cop it. But I don't like the flame effects. And I definitely don't think just the base car looks better than the EOV. But it does have better features on the inside. And again, taking advantage of the early bird special is absolutely economical. But just to reiterate, and just to be clear, there is a significant price difference between what Hasbro wanted for the full package for the EOV that wasn't even guaranteed once they screwed up their early bird special and had to rearrange the tiers and what have you. They just messed up the rollout. I've said that plenty of times before, but there's a significant price difference between what Ramen Toys is offering. It is significantly less and absolutely a good deal if you hop on the early bird special. And I said that in the video the day before the video that garnered way more response and backlash, and I was just sitting back having a laugh at the comments, and I even responded to those comments saying, hey, listen, this is engagement. But yeah, in other news, I swung by Forbidden Planet yesterday, and they did have the Marvel Legends Across the Spider-Verse wave. I'm thinking about going back today, maybe just to get Spider-Punk and Spider-Woman. I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling. I got a lot of stuff on my plate already, a lot of stuff on the table. As I mentioned yesterday, I want to knock out the Ghost Rider review, Ronin, Yondu, finish up Superman. My top 10 is still pending. As always, it's just about the good vibes here on the channel. Sometimes I got to address these things, but I want you to come here, feel good about collecting, feel good about the space that we are in as collectors, feel good about displaying, and just be generally excited about comic books and pop culture. I'm not here to pitch you against any other YouTubers or make you feel shitty about cultivating your hobby. Super last thing on this, I promise. Let's go ahead and dispel this narrative that I'm afraid of losing access to Hasbro in some form or fashion. Are you dumb? I'm on record telling you that Hasbro, in terms of the corporate side of things, has been some greedy monsters for the past couple years. That says nothing about the marketing and design team, Dan, Dwight, Ryan. You know I got mad love, admiration, respect for those dudes. They can't really be held to account for what their corporate overlords are doing in that regard. But I do what I do. I say what I say with no fear or favor. Hasbro's not cutting me no checks. They paid me $0. I just love Marvel comics and love Marvel product. But when something is not hitting and when it's whack, I say it's whack. And when it's dope, then I'll let you know. The truth is, nobody that's anybody in terms of the displaying and reviewing community is a shill. Nobody's getting paid a significant amount of money or product to shill for any of these toy companies. Literally no one. So it's a ridiculous notion. It's slanderous. It reeks of desperation and jealousy. You know, there's some people with some access, sure, that can conduct interviews and do stuff like that. And then there's some people without. And those people without have been launching an attack on everybody else for quite some time. But yeah, I'm out. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast right here on the channel. Come hang out with us. Thanks for hanging out now, listening to my rant. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding. I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week. I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year. Yeah.